Hey YouTube, I want to make a quick video on my kayak. I do have a future beach discovery. Not a lot of YouTubes out there about any modifications. Got a few, but not to the extent that I've been able to do on this little kayak, which again was pretty expensive. Got it for 280 bucks last year at Dick's Sporting Goods, and took it out on the water. She didn't fail me. I go out here onto the North Shore of Long Island. Pretty stable out in the ocean and our small river here on the Nissaquock. So pretty stable. It worked really well, tracked really nicely, and so I thought, might be a good idea to do some modifications to her. And so this is what I want to show you, what you can actually do with this future beach. So this is the 10-foot future beach Discovery 124F, and going from the front to the back. What I did was I added an 8-inch hatch. It is a perfect size for it. I'll give you guys the links where I got it from on Amazon in the description below. When you open it up, what I did as far as getting all the wiring done is I put the transducer back there, all set up there, and what I did was I did a 5-way split on the wires, and I hook up my battery here. And I've got one running to the actual fish finder and one running to a USB port right here in the front, which actually lights up once I set up the battery. The fish finder there. The other modifications I did, put a track on this side. I also put a tackle clip for the paddle. And I added this stadium seat to it because sitting on this is really uncomfortable being on the water. So I added an aluminum bar here going across. I didn't have to drill any holes. These were the holes that were there already, and a PVC pipe in the back for support. And as I push it down, you see it goes flat down that way. All right, so let's go to the back. All right, so this is the battery that I opted to go with, which is the Naqua 4.4 amp hours. I know they recommended like the 10 amp hours, but I've been testing it, and it runs a good solid 7 hours, which I don't expect to be out in the water that long, so that's more than enough for me. If you want, definitely opt for the 10 if you feel you're going to be out in the water longer than that before recharge. Set it up in this waterproof box. Again, big shout out to TJ at the Kayak USA. This is pretty much his concept with this wiring going out to the 5 extensions going out on the hull of the kayak. Nice thing about the packaging, when I got the Naqua, it came with this foam packaging inside of it to protect it within the box that it came in, and just cut it out and put it in here so it wouldn't knock around and move. So really compact, really nice. I would definitely go with this versus the lead acid. This is a lithium battery, and it will last a lot longer and less charges on it, and it'll just be a better option for you if you're really going to be going out a lot like I am this summer to go fishing out in the kayak. So let's get it all connected up, and I'll show you how it works. All right, so I went ahead and I plugged in the battery. Again, it's got a 5-way. I've got one going to the fish finder and one going to this USB connection. And like I said, right, doesn't that look pretty cool? So the USB connector actually tells me how much my battery is charged. Open it up, and you got 2 USB ports to charge whatever you like. If you want additional electronics, I'm going to use it mainly to just charge my phone while I'm out in the water. And then we'll pop up the fish finder to see how that lights up. It looks pretty comfortable right there in the center. Plenty of room to move around. And there we go. Hopefully she'll work really nice on the water. See how that transducer works out. The way I've got it mounted in the hull. And one other piece, I want to give you kind of a close-up on what I did with the stadium chair. Really quickly, just bought this aluminum bar at Home Depot, cut it to length. I didn't have to make any holes. They popped right in here. And then I created kind of a U piece as support using some PVC right there. Again, Didn't make any holes in the hull. She already had those holes, and I just repurposed them right there. Only other thing that I added to the Kayak was the anchor trolley. Again, works really fantastic, especially when I'm out in the ocean. I'll find my spot. So there she is. A lot that you could do with the Future Beach. Again, Discovery 124F. I picked it up for 280 bucks last year at Dick's Sporting Goods. So if you're into getting like a nice little inexpensive kayak that you want to do some quick mods to it, she's not bad.